What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. So what's with this new contract Uber's trying to get us to sign? Well, that's what I'm here to tell you about today. The long and short of it is an arbitration clause. Now, yes, Uber has always had one. We've always had to agree to it. But very recently in a California court, the judge said their current arbitration clause was worthless and he threw it out. So, Uber has revamped their arbitration clause in a hope to prevent future drivers, or current drivers for that matter, from being able to partake in a future class action lawsuit against the company. Right now, there's already a class action lawsuit in California where drivers are basically fighting to be labeled as employees. And as employees, they would be entitled to monetary compensation for fuel, for mileage, for maintenance, and who knows what other things they're going to be suing for. So we'll find out more about that in 2016. Uber has appealed this case, and we'll find out what happens then. But basically, Uber is trying to cover their assets. Yeah, you got that. By getting us to quickly click yes on accepting the new terms and not reading them. Each one of us that doesn't take the time to understand this, that just clicks yes and moves on with driving, that's one more person Uber potentially won't have to pay out down the road if a nationwide class action lawsuit takes place. And it's pretty likely that's going to happen at this point. So here's what you need to do. It does not hurt you at all to opt out. In fact, it makes no sense why you would not opt out of this. They can't hold it against you. They can't retaliate against you. That's illegal. So you have nothing to lose by opting out and everything to gain. Should, down the road, a class action lawsuit find for the drivers that we are employees, every one of us that opted out of the arbitration clause is entitled to compensation. However, if you chose to not opt out of it, there's a good possibility that you will not be able to partake in the payout for this lawsuit. So here's what you do, guys. When you pull your Uber application up, it will tell you that as of December 10th, you have to accept the new terms. Go ahead and accept them. You have 30 days from the date you accepted the terms to opt out of the arbitration clause. In order to do that, the easiest way to do it is pull up your email, send an email to optout@uber.com. Provide in the subject line, opt out, and in the body, put your name, your email address associated with your Uber account, phone number associated with your Uber account, and make it very clear that you wish to opt out of the arbitration clause and send the email. You really should opt out. It doesn't take any time really other than just sending a very short email. You don't have to go into any specifics. You don't have to go into great detail. Just send the email to optout@uber.com. Provide the information I told you about just a minute ago. Send the email and be sure you save that sent email. Do not delete it. Keep that in case it comes up later where they say you did not send the email. You have a copy of it for yourself. Make sure you lock that email so it doesn't go anywhere. Because at the end of the day, if you opt out and this case finds in favor of drivers being employees, you get free money. It's that simple. If you do not opt out, then you don't get to be a part of it and you get nothing, potentially. So there you go, guys. That's all I got for you today. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Be safe out there, and Uber on.